Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing more Tesla accessories from YESLAK. They sent me more protection accessories. The floor mats, which I've been anticipating because I'm still using the stock floor mats. In my previous Model 3, I loved their floor mats because it was a 2-in-1 floor mats. I think they sent me the regular all-weather floor mats today, but I'm going to take a look and show you guys what we have in the boxes. And then they also sent me something else, which is exciting because as you saw in my previous video, I had these rim protectors for the Helix wheels, but they actually sent me something else that also protects your Helix wheels. These actually cover the whole wheel and change the look of the car completely. So I'll let you guys decide which one looks better and let me know in the comments below. If you like this type of content, remember to like and subscribe. Let's take a look at the first box. So this one is the floor mats. It looks like it's the rear mats and the front mats. If you like any of these products, you can use my discount code. Check the description below for at least 26% off. So if you get these, it'll be even cheaper than buying from the Tesla website. To be honest, in my experience of the ones that I had in my Model 3, I never had problems with them. I think they were fantastic quality. I think the Tesla ones were basically exactly the same, and you pay a fraction of the price for premium quality floor mats from YESLAK. Remember, there's also a lot of different variants on their website, so make sure you check out their website to see all the different types that they have available. But I'll unbox this now and I'll show you what's in the box. Oh, these are the 2-in-1 ones as well. Oh, I love these. So these basically clip on and you have basically carpet material as well as rubber material. And here you have one for the frunk. Finally, the mat for the rear, one for the sub trunk as well. I'm gonna remove all the plastic and then put them back into the box. Since I have stuff in the sub trunk already, I'm not gonna remove that. I'm just gonna put the trunk cover on, and you can see the quality of this is really good. It's like this hard plasticky rubber material, no smell to it whatsoever, and it's very premium. If you look closely, there's a nice pattern at the back as well, so it is really well designed and well put together. So I'm gonna put this in. Let's just go straight in like this. So I've placed in the trunk mat, and you can see that it's a really good fit. It even rides up on the side here, so it protects the sides a little bit. And if you have any leakage of water and stuff, it will just run down to the center, which makes it a lot better to clean. And because these mats were inside that box for a while, it does take a while for it to flatten out, but over time, you'll see that it'll be perfectly flush once I put some stuff on it. And you can still have access to your sub trunk, which you can see is full of stuff right now. So I don't want to put the cover in, but it looks pretty good. And it matches that back piece that I put in my previous video. This is the sub trunk cover, and it's very strong material and very high quality. And there's even little dots to prevent it from moving. And this is definitely a lot stronger than the Tesla material that is in the vehicle. So this will protect that fragile material. This goes underneath like this, but I'm just gonna put it upside down for now because I have too much stuff in there. It's a perfect fit, looks beautiful. Let me see what it looks like when it's closed like this. And this would have been super useful for our road trips because it keeps the back pretty clean. And you can see my vehicle's a bit scuffed up now with all the luggage and stuff. Distribute the weight a lot better than on this material. Let's move on to the rear seat, where I take out the original OEM floor mat, which is just material, and replace it with this bucket style with insert. So you can get a 2-in-1 feel. So you can actually take that out and wash it and keep the bucket material in. That keeps all the moisture out and dust. So it makes your car a lot easier to clean. So this is the original floor mat. You can see that it's kind of flimsy and soft. It's only material based. And this is the new floor mat, which is basically an all-weather bucket floor mat. It's a bit deformed because it was in the box for so long, but it takes some time and then it'll mold to the shape of your car. Let me put it in and show you guys. So I've placed the floor mat in, and you can see that it is a perfect fit. And it works really well because it kind of seals up these edges, and there's a ridge so that any liquid would just stay in the middle instead of seeping through to the edges underneath. So it does get a bit tight around here because I have this other protection from my previous video that I've already stuck on. So there's a little bit of tightness here, but it still looks perfectly fine to me. You can see that it fits really well around the corners. Super nice. I'm going to put in this new upholstery that they have that goes over and clips on basically. And what's nice about this is that you still have that carpet feel, but you have the protection of all-weather floor mats. It's got a pretty cool 3D pattern on the back here. But what's nice is that this is clipped in so it doesn't move and move out of the way. You can still see it's a bit deformed, but that's because it was in the box, and over time it will flatten. See, my shoes are actually very dirty and dusty from outside. And if you want, you can always put the OEM floor mats on top of that as well. So I can just put this on top for triple layer protection. Actually, the YESLAK mats have almost a better fit than this because it actually seals off the edges over here. Moving on to the front passenger side, my car is really dirty. Underneath the floor mat, it's actually not too bad because the floor mat's been in place most of the time, and this is the OEM floor mat. You can see it's very thin as per the Model 3 version. Here is the YESLAK one, all-weather bucket style floor mat that goes straight in. You can see it gives it a really good seal around the edges. I've got this other protection which creates more space here, so kind of bulging out on the sides here, but normally you won't have that if you don't have this other protection. But even with the two protections together, it actually still looks pretty good. Let me show you guys close up. It creates like a bucket so that all dust or water naturally gravitates towards the middle of the floor mat. Here you have it. This is the gap I was talking about. A little bit of a gap over here, but it's not the end of the world. It actually looks pretty good. Similarly, for the rear, we have this carpet effect, which is half, which I quite like because the top is rubber and the bottom is this material, so that you can have the best of both worlds. And this is for the driver and passenger side. I'll go install the driver side. See that it's already starting to fluff. It's like, this material's not very good. You can see it's like getting worn down, and I've only had the car for about 6 months. Now you can see that it kind of fully protects the whole bucket of the bottom footwell area. This then goes over here at the bottom. If you don't want to use this, you can just take it out as well. But what's nice is that this actually protects the rubber to last longer as well. Take a look and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think it looks amazing. Moving on to the frunk, this is one of my favorite features of this car. There's actually a drainable frunk, so you can actually fill it up with water or ice and use it as an ice cooler and basically drain it out afterwards, because there is a drain hole at the bottom here. Obviously, this material can also get scuffed, so you can also get this frunk protector, and it fits perfectly. It's even gonna cut out for the indentation. So this frunk protector protects the bottom of your front, and you can take it out when you want to use the drain hole. So you can just take it out and put it in your trunk when you're not using it, but this prevents you from scratching the bottom, and you can see that the seal is very nice. So I'm going to put my carting equipment back into the bottom. Yeah, that fit really well. So this next product is a wheel cover that covers the whole of the Helix wheels. I've got these rim protectors on already, so I'll remove them first. If you haven't seen my video of me installing these, I will link it in the description below. I really love these because it maintains the original look of the rim, because you can see the original rim and it just protects the sides. But this actually is pretty cool because it changes the whole look of the car. I actually broke these already. You can see it broke off because I actually hit the side pretty hard and it protected the rim, but it did sacrifice itself in a way. So you can see that these do work. And these ones, as before, you must make sure that you stick on the tape. I had extra tape, so I stuck on the old tape. And some people have concern about it scratching your rims because it obviously goes on the side here. Stick some of that on the sides here as well if you're concerned about that. This one covers the middle as well, so you actually have to take out the middle center cap. Comes off like this. It's actually pretty hard to take off. Just align the valve stem.
Two hours later.
Okay, so these actually don't work. I don't think this is correct. Sorry guys, this is the wrong product. I don't think it's actually meant for my car. I don't actually know which one these are meant for. But if you are thinking about buying these, a lot of these people have concerns that it doesn't come with a Tesla logo because they don't show that on the website, but they do include adhesive plates that you put on. They actually give you 2 sets. So I'll link these below and I'll tell you which one these are for. This is obviously not for the Helix 2.0 wheels. You get these blank caps, or you can put it on these Tesla ones. And that goes over here and it completes the look of this rim protector. And you can see that this is not for my car, so maybe I'll do a giveaway. I'll figure out which one of these are for, and whoever wants to win this, I will include the competition details below. Follow me on Instagram so I can post about that as well. But there you have it. We have the floor mats, the trunk mats, front mats, sub trunk mats, and these things that are not for my car. But it was cool to check it out anyways. It's very nice and shiny actually. It's sort of been really to change the look of my car, but unfortunately this isn't the correct ones. Remember, if you like this type of content, please click the like button and subscribe. And if you want to be kept up to date, make sure you click the bell icon as well, so that we can send you a notification each time a new video comes up. There you have it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.